good. There's been a lot of inconsistencies overall, as Commanders fans know.
Timeout now is taken by Kansas City.
Clock is reset to 1:54. 1:54 on the game clock, please. Off. Charge timeout, Kansas City.
So second timeout for Andy Reid. Hands full, first down. Mariota looking for blocking. Well played, Karlaftis.
He's been all over the place here in this first half. He's going to read it like he's going to string this out, and then he slides up between the two of them. Just great work.
Mariota chased, stays upright. End zone for Samuel.
It was a nice try by Mariota just to escape it. Thought there was a little contact at the top of it, under duress.
Play clock at 2. Mariota just lobs it up for McLaurin. Did he get him down?
Beat down. I think it's catch.
Wow.
The ruling on the field.
Extra point is inside the right upright, and we're tied. And here's a kick that lands in the landing zone, and Remigio on the return. Flag flies. And this is the first penalty flag of the game.
During the return, holding.
Is guilty of the hold. That's going to push Kansas City back. And here is the hold.
Holmes is able to do. They got one timeout, 50 seconds to go. He certainly doesn't need much time. We've seen that.
Mahomes going to go. And get a first down
by Mahomes and opened up the running lane.
Mahomes, good catch by Kelsey.
It really was. That's not
final timeout as the tackle kept Kelsey in bounds.
Yeah, you can see Frankie Louvu took him that way, and then it just opened everything up for that big scramble. And then here's that last play, the catch by Kelsey.
Use their final timeout. It's a first down just shy of the 40 so yards from here to have a shot at something like that. They obviously want more. First down throw. Mahomes got popped. And this is out of bounds.
The start at right guard, and Kinlaw just works right past him and has a straight shot. They're trying to take the deep shot.
15 seconds remain. It's second down. Mahomes fires it. This one's broken up.
It looked like Worthy. It looked like it was going to be a pretty easy completion when he comes out of this break. He's at the top of on the back end. It was close.
Yeah, Troy, I'm good with that. It's virtual simultaneous when you.
Von Miller coming off the edge. Mahomes is ready to air it out. Now left-handed just throws it into the ground. Draped all over him.
Yeah, this is a nice job defensively by Washington. You know, they gave up the scramble together, looking to see if this is going to be intentional grounding.
And it is. They threw the flag.
Intentional ground. By rule, this foul carries a 10-second runoff. The half is over.
There you go on this penalty for intentional. As Kansas City starts this second half of the ball, Remigio on the return, breaking tackles, and Russell. Here's Brad.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's first down.
All right, so we'll welcome you back to the booth. Joe, Kansas City doing here to start the second half?
Well, I think they've got to try to get that running game going a little bit better than what they did in that first against the red hot offense gain. And right now, I think it's playing the way Washington would hope. The last thing they wanted to see this become was a shootout.
That's Rice, who was in motion, gets the pass and is tackled with a 5-yard by the defense for the Commanders. That was one. Here is number 2. He had pressure in his face.
Defensively for Washington has been about as good as they could have hoped for.
2nd and 5. That one's tipped and nearly still. After that ball was tipped. And instead of 3rd and long, this is going to be a first down by penalty.
Bob, you see is he's defenseless and comes right into the helmet.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, a hit on a defenseless player.
Trying to argue that the ball was tipped, which would nullify pass interference, but not a hit like this.
Yeah, after.
Mahomes, Gray, who just survived that hit. So the 2 early picks, the numbers overall for Mahomes.
Curious as to whether or not he was trying to throw the back shoulder on that particular ball to Hollywood.
Pacheco gets the first down and then gets lifted up by St.
To the Dallas Cowboys, their worst of the season, having lost now the last 2 games, 3 of their last 4, and it was all positive results up to this point.
Mahomes has all day. Kelsey leaks out. He's got a ton of room in front of him. Seymour still brings him down. And it's 1st and goal after a 38-yard completion.
Well, it's great keeping protect. He just realizes that his quarterback's in trouble, but this is the eyes and the awareness of Patrick Mahomes, just especially someone of the caliber of Patrick Mahomes.
1st and goal from the 9. Pacheco with his feet.
Take a play off, at any point.
79 career touchdown receptions, most by a Chief all time. Overall, he's got 82. Mahomes, Rice, reaching. I guess they're saying his knee was down prior to this reach. He didn't get in, but
that was one heck.
Well, 3rd down and goal from outside the 2. Mahomes. Flags on the play. Pass incomplete, which would force a redo.
Defense, number 39. The penalty's offset. It's 3rd down.
It's Juwan Taylor for.
You see Jeremy Reeves as he leaves the field.
Mahomes floats it. Not there for Gray. A lot of
this defense. They go Noah Gray on the one side. Just a lot of shifts, a lot of motions by Kansas City. This is what you hear the reaction from the crowd just at the top of that. He's got his arms around him.
Yeah, Troy. Mahomes out to his right. Back across for the touchdown to Hunt. The aggressive Andy Reid has been going for it much more on 4th down. They convert on 4th and goal.
Well, you see, and nobody continued with Hunt, and as he always does, Mahomes finds him.
7-point lead for Kansas City. Game with a touchdown on that first possession after the half, as the Chiefs play their 8th game of the year. And
they couldn't get to Mahomes, and then, of course, on the touchdown to Kareem Hunt.
Watch out here. That is Lane. It goes out of bounds, and that's the rookie Jalen Lane couldn't make the catch.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the rookie Jalen Lane. Once he was not able to secure the catch, just another
knuckleball kickoff by Butker. And it gets even harder. He's out with a hamstring injury. Looking for a little bit of breathing room.
Try to come back out in the second half and go, and that hamstring just got too tight on him. But he has been encouraging Coleman.
Lauren for Tunsil. 2nd and 8. Mariota from his end zone. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin.
When he's had his opportunities this year in his 2 starts, we've seen Trent McDuffie. He's been traveling to Terry McLaurin's side whenever he breaks the huddle. It's starting to get Terry McLaurin a little bit more involved.
That's his 3rd. Delayed handoff. Krosky Merritt spins out across the 25. He's missed the last 4 games. Out to his right. Mariota floating it for Samuel. It's not there. Third down coming up.
Didn't feel that Washington could do what they did last year without their number 1 wide. And of course, he's missed all that time with the injury, and it's been a struggle. But tonight's been a good matchup.
Mariota has to pull it down, and now fires. It's off the hands of Lane.
Wow, that was an excellent job by Kansas City defensively. They locked up in man coverage, and this was just kind of Jalen Lane trying to didn't intercept it, but that would have sure
either team. Way hits a beauty. Remigio backpedaling near the 15. Bates got down there to make the stop. Leading by 7. 8 minutes left, third quarter, second possession, second half. They hand it Pacheco, and he gets the edge and gets 11.
He thinks this group has the chance to be one of the best offenses he's ever had, and I asked him about how to keep everyone happy with Jim Hart when everyone gets to taste. Remember, Patrick said everyone eats, whether it's a first down here or a big play there. He said it's just about getting excited.
Wide to the left of Mahomes. Mahomes looked that way. Now back over the middle where he finds Smith-Schuster. And Juju to the 40.
he starts to move up in the pocket. He's always looking down the field as to where his open guy is, and Javier Worthy back, and then Rashee Rice. We hear Lisa Salters talk about as far as receptions. He's nearing the 100-yard mark. He's got 89 yards receiving tonight, surprisingly, until tonight with Travis Kelce.
They found 6 different receivers, had 5 different ball carriers. This ball
By the offense. It's first down.
Marshawn Lattimore, you're going to see he comes into the picture. Number 2, he could have fell on. You can't coach that up.
Mahomes, quick throw, Worthy, good tackle out on the edge. It's Quan Martin.
But open up the third quarter, go right down the field, come away with a touchdown. This is a big possession defensively for Washington. Able to make a big stop here and at least hold them to 3 points.
Mahomes 7 for 8 this half.
Back here.
2nd and 8. Rice, full head of steam, first down.
He checks the play, and Washington, hearing him call out the blitz, they checked out of it themselves, and he comes right underneath the rush.
Suspension for Rice. Here's Worthy. The throw led Worthy up the field, and on first down, a gain of 4.
Feel to this team. I mentioned it coming into the game. Last year, it just felt like they never quite got their confidence. Can do that with the deep shots, and they play this ball possession with these receivers.
2nd and 6. Mahomes, end zone, caught by Kelce.
Once he came back into the field to play, it's a great job by him creating separation and making a play on the ball. Nope, he had it.
That ties Priest Holmes for the number 1 spot on the all-time list for touchdowns with the Chiefs. Number 83. It's touchdown catch number